So I'm up early this morning to clean Frankie Jack's room. I'm just about to show you in a minute. It's an absolute disgrace, and I mean a disgrace. So welcome. I just want to say before we start, I would absolutely love to have you on board. So please press that subscribe button. And don't forget there's other forms of social media you can catch me on, which is Instagram, Twitter and Facebook. I'm Sally Jack's TV mum, and this is my son's bedroom. Basically what we did is we got everything out for the summer period. So I swap our clothes over. I do the same with mine as well. And I got them out and they were in two big boxes, and then he's just dumped them on his bed. You will be absolutely aghast when you see the state of this, and this is what I'm going to plow into this morning to try and get this done and changed over, because it's doing my nutting. So excuse the state, it's all a mess on his chair, it's a mess where his soft toys are, which of course it's going to be because he is little, he is only 5, but then he's tipped or actually dragged all his summer clothes out of the box that's on the floor onto his bed. So that's what probably I was most annoyed about, because he'd done that when he was quiet upstairs. But hey ho, let's get on with it. I've got some separators for the drawers, so I'm going to separate his school socks, etc. And I'm going to get on with that all now to try and get this done today. Also, his wardrobe, bit of a mess, because obviously shoes just get thrown back in there. So I want to put them in some order, and then winter clothes need to come out and summer clothes need to go in, those from the bed. So let's start with the sock drawer. It's got loads of different things that get thrown in here as well, like sunglasses. I think handkerchiefs were in here. Also, I'm not so sure, but his little sort of boy toddler aftershaves are in there as well. So I sorted through what socks don't fit him anymore, what are odd, what are bobbly, what are maybe holy, and I went through that. I wiped out the drawer as well afterwards with like a sort of Dettol wipe, and then I put in these drawer dividers. Absolutely genius idea. I've had them for ages. I don't know why I've not used them, but I decided to use them today. So what I've now done is I've separated. So black socks go in one area, grey socks go in another, and those are mostly used for school. And then I've put coloured socks and then pattern socks, so we know where everything is. Then I went through his underpants drawer, which again is full of things like maybe the odd tie, the odd belt. So there was lots of different things in there. So his swimming badge that he wanted to show you. So I put the drawer dividers in there, and then I put underpants for every day, underpants for school, because he has different underpants for school, because I always have him in the same colour for school. I'm a bit OCD that way. And then all his vests, and then his aftershaves and his glasses went in one compartment. That is a genius invention. Then I went through all his drawers. So this is sorting out all his winter to summer clothes. Obviously, when you're doing your own, it's a really easy job, because you're just taking some away and putting some back and throwing some away that you don't want. But for him, you have to go through as well at this age what's going to fit him and what's not going to fit him for next year. So I did all that. And also I like to put them in some sort of kind of order, like dressy shorts and maybe some sort of colour order as well. And then I had to tackle this bed, which was enormous. Oh my word, what a job. Because normally you're just taking it out of a box. So the t-shirt will be with those shorts that you need, etc, etc, but this was just horrific, this one. Anyway, then I wanted to sort out his school stuff and make sure that was in some sort of order on one side, and I actually threw away some of his bobbly t-shirts, etc. So then I started the KonMari, I think that's how you pronounce her, method. I've never done it before, but I've heard people talking about it. Now, you are supposed to throw absolutely everything onto the bed first of all. And although Frankie Jack had done that with his summer stuff, I hadn't done that with everything. But I was going through a drawer at a time, and I actually found that I fit more t-shirts doing this this way. And they all stood up, and I can actually see. So it's far, far better. So for trousers, I didn't do the same, but I did do it for all the t-shirts. Then it was tackling the wardrobe. Oh my word, and I love his little shirts and his little matching jackets. I do go OTT with him. I know I do, but I think he's only young once, and then eventually he's probably going to be in tracksuits, and I'm not going to be able to do it. So whilst he's young, I'm going to take that opportunity, and I love his little shirt. So I went through and I put some out for charity, which will go into the garage until charity opens up again, because of course we're living within the coronavirus times. And then also I put together a bag for somebody that's just had a baby, that's going to probably want some of these clothes. And then, of course, there was the absolute trash that he'd either worn or got holes in that I then put out for the rubbish. So it was a big job. And then I went through all his shoes and I had to keep bringing him upstairs and saying, can you try these on? Can you try these on? Do these fit you? Do these fit you? To go through what fit him, what didn't, what goes to the back of the wardrobe. Because often I will buy him shoes. I don't know whether you do this, but like the Clark shoes, the red ones that I just got out of the box, those are for next year. So I will actually pick up shoes that are too big for him, but will be for the next season because they'll be in the sale. That's how I shop. So I shop seasons ahead of myself to be able to get, because I believe that I'm a smart shopper. I don't know whether anybody else will believe that, and I don't know whether my husband will believe that, but I like to think that. Then it was tackling all the soft toys from the top. That was actually his changing mat where I used to change him when he was a baby. Now he's big into Disney, so we've got all the Disney toys, and we do like going to Disney every year. And we are supposed to be going this year to Paris, but of course that's, well, I don't want to go, but I'm hoping we're going to get our money back. But if the park's open and they're allowing people to go, I don't know whether that's going to happen. But anyway, that's another story. So I was sorting all that out. Now I did place some tracksuits because they go underneath his drawers as well. Now, I went through his pajamas. Don't know whether your kids are like this, but his pajamas get very messy and very bobbly. Now, I'm going to give you a couple of tips here that I've found as a mother. Some of the best pajamas you can buy are either from a company called Hatley, which are expensive, or Gap. Those are the best for washing. I find a lot of these cartoon ones that you wash get very bobbly, very messy, very quickly. So I've bought him a new lot of Gap and Hatley, but I've actually got them either from eBay, which are brand new with tags, or I've got them in the sale from Gap, so I never pay for full price. Then it's steaming, moving the bed. Now I did do this a couple of weeks ago, so it wasn't as bad, but I just wanted to do it again because I was doing a big clear out, because it just feels better for me. It feels better in my head. And then it was sorting all his school books and bags go behind his chair, so I just wanted to sort that out. Now another tackle is the wardrobe. I've got a couple of boxes that are kind of his boxes, the birthing box as I call it. I've got the box that was partly my baby shower, and then I've also got boxes of his first things like his first school jumper, etc., that I'm keeping hold of. I keep his first pair of shoes, his first pair of Converse. Just doing the finishing touches and cleaning up, putting all the little ornaments back that we have from his christening, etc., because we always keep those on top of the wardrobe. And then I have finished, and this is the end result. So it's now finished. I've still got the window open, so I don't like Frankie Jack in here unless I'm in here. All the soft toys are on the side. That's been pulled out. That's been pulled out. He wanted to keep his rabbit down. Yeah, he's absolutely loving that bunny rabbit. That's the one we had sat on the stairs for Easter. It normally only comes down at Easter. Got the chair, which beautiful soft toy that was made for us, and I've also scrubbed the top, had the wardrobe out, and if you have a look, everything is in order now, and he's straight. He's even put his slippers back correctly, and I've done the drawers for his t-shirts. I've done the drawers for his trousers. I put the dividers in for his underpants, like sort of accessories, sunglasses, underpants for school, and his vests. And then I've also separated all his socks, grey socks, black socks, collared socks, and pattern socks. And then also I've gone underneath here. He's got too many long pajamas, which some of these need to go up eventually, but I'm still keeping some of them down. So swimming stuff, hats, football gear, and then dossing about gear. So this is his playing out stuff if he wants to play any sandpit and things like that. And then jammies. I've thrown a load of jammies away that have got either holes in or have gone bobbly. I've thrown underpants away if they've gone bobbly. The same with the socks. So all his stuff is good now. So I've thrown a whole black bag away, and I've also got just tucking it in, I've also got some stuff done for charity, etc. So that now is his finished room. A good job done. But we have got the back room to do, because that's where he's eventually going to go, which hopefully we'll get it done this year. We keep talking about it and we're never getting round to it. But we hope it's going to be a job in lockdown, but we want to get everything else done first before we start that humongous job. If not, then we'll do it over the summer, because we don't think we're going to be going away this year because of what's happened. I don't think it's wise for anybody to fly during this challenging pandemic times. So it looks like a holiday to Marbella is going to be off this summer. So I think we're going to do his bedroom instead. So there you go. Thank you for watching. Thank you for being with us. Don't forget to give us a thumbs up, press that subscribe button, and I'll see you later.